camera so that when I record these games, I can hear what you're saying too.
Jason Sanders now.
I have a camera as well.
Started, and we are underway from Ford Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
All right. Boom.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Detroit Lions always, like, it was always like, you know, when your team faced the Detroit Lions, it was a win back in the day. Like when the Detroit Lions won, it was like, oh my God, no way. And same thing with the Browns always. But you know, they had their little hot streaks. But then that would end. You know what I mean?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Do you follow any of the other sports like baseball or hockey?
I follow basketball. And
hockey.
Hockey, do you like the Red Wings?
31. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down. The good run on first down followed
baseball,
up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. People would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo.
That was a good stop.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
Oh, good job. Good job.
And meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won.
Damn, bro. That was, man,
so
I wasn't playing that bad of defense. You know, the Miami Dolphins used to have the defense that was called the Killer Bees. Have you ever heard of it? Look at Frank Gore get down. You know why they were called the Killer Bees?
Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first
because
down.
all their last names started with B. You know that restaurant Kim Camper?
Yeah.
Kim Camper's place? He was one of the Bees.
Gore again here on first
Kim
down.
Camper was a defensive player. For Miami.
Should be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 7. It'll set him back for 2nd down.
Damn, bro. That was good, man.
I mean, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want
Damn, bro. 7. Did you see how he tried to strong himself and then he just bumped him 7 yards back?
Backfield, and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction. It might change what you do up front, but if they can't see that and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this.
Wilson, Albert Wilson.
Good one for the defense.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh!
That should have been a pick. I fucked up.
Danny Amendola from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The Dolphins take a first-quarter lead.
Point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Man, we're gonna have to play the decider right after this if I beat you.
Sanders now to kick this
in
one
Miami.
away.
Oh my God, bro! I've done all kinds of shit at that.
That's
stadium.
fielded in the end zone.
Oh my God, you're gonna give me! You're gonna give me! No way! Oh my God, you got me!
Look at him go!
What a run!
That was so bad! Oh my God! Bro, that was tough.
Bro, you can relive it. It's on YouTube.
Point away from tying this thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he made the right choice.
Bro, you got some Mikey that was
because now
or whenever
touchback's coming back to the 25. instead of the 20.
That was insane.
When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Tannehill on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, Albert Wilson, look at that. He looks like oh, man. Like Tyreek Hill. Jeez.
Albert Wilson, 68 yards. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
Tannehill.
So
and you know, Tannehill's a dual threat quarterback.
And it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Oh, man, that was crazy.
Inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room
that
to work
was
with.
Crazy. Why'd you go backwards so much?
To try and score some points.
I didn't mean to.
Like,
the controller just
there will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On 1st down at Stafford. And they're not able to hook up
Did you throw it away?
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers
good
or
catch,
offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
All right.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
You know, I wonder why Belichick is the only coach that won't appear on.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. To throw is Stafford.
That's a good. Go.
13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring
up
go
again.
You're going to.
Okay,
now another timeout called for by the offense.
I know the way
you play offense here in this first quarter.
If I get behind 21-14,
now remember they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th, they're going to try a 2nd time. So they will go for it. Stafford.
Good job.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Stafford now on second down.
Oh!
This pass incomplete. The safety, T.J. McDonald, getting in there to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Stafford.
No.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Oh, did you see him stay up like that? Man, that was awesome.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On first down, it's score. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. To throw on second down is Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh, good stop, man.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Just got
the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. They made them kick a field goal. It almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
Just think about all the pass-rushing moves he has, his ability to play against the run.
I took control of that guy pretty quick.
Linebacker, defensive end. Now he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, man, you got it. Damn, I thought I had the guy. Man, good job. What a throw.
35. A big play on 3rd down for the Lions. 43 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
See if I can still hold up and stop him.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
I thought you lost a yard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stafford escaping the pressure right.
Oh, man.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Stafford to the former Seahawk Wilson for Lions first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing is Stafford. Pass incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. From the gun on third down, Stafford.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hit.
Oh, man, what a throw, man.
Lion touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
And a big time drive.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Dolphins getting set to go here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A dump off here for goal.
Oh.
And he'll get this one right just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 27.
Local hero right there.
On the handoff, it's Gore. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he went to
and Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Wide open receiver complete.
Kenny Still.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Kenny Still. The Lions went into Miami and won.
On first and goal,
Miami was beating everybody, and they got beat by Detroit.
That time, and it sets up second and goal.
Oh, were you? I was at the game that Miami beat.
There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
The Bears.
On second down, here's Tannehill, and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had
Bears.
Incomplete in the end zone.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation.
That was a wacky game, bro. That was another wacky game. But the wackiest was that Patriots game. But that Bears game, that was a wacky.
Defensively nice job.
All right, Gesicki, yeah.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Dolphins add on to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Sanders now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's a real hard game for me to win.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 23. The shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, man. Oh, good stop. Good throw, man. You got
nice gain of 21 yards.
Good pass, man.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
On the ball, on the ball.
Stafford on 1st down. To the right and complete to Galladay. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. They'll roll him out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
Perfect.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw.
Nice.
They're not going to
Why
get it.
can't my
They try to
blocking
move
work?
the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out.
I'm in trouble, huh?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. He's going to air one out.
God damn it, man. Why did it take so long
on
to throw the ball?
Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
I was throwing the ball like way.
Roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
I like Boxy. I like
4th down now.
Yeah, you did.
Not only was
Wow,
the
that
call
was a good
spot on,
defense. I
how
saw
about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Not terrible.
There's nothing available there for him.
And Detroit getting set to go now. On 1st down, Stafford here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. On 2nd and 10, Stafford throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah.
You got it there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
21, 0.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And
oh, man, what a throw.
The 35.
That was a good throw.
A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stafford flushed out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Stafford looks to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Luke Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they finished in the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a...
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Agnew. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Stafford now to throw. He'll get this one to Golladay. Touchdown, Detroit.
Let's go.
Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Like, he's putting in the smallest windows.
Damn, bro.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. The borders on...
He's got a man complete.
Oh, man.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis.
Let's go.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go.
Likely time
This
for one
Detroit
final
defense,
snap
man.
as they start
This
out
whole
1st
team's
and
playing
10.
super resilient. Why are you giving up another
After the interception, here's Stafford. Going up top. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Oh, come on. Oh,
and he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Christian Jones able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And now a sneak, Tannehill. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Now a handoff for Gore. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
After the run, Tannehill going to throw.
Oh, man, good stop.
Escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. It's complete. Stills. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. On the right side,
Good
Gesicki. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Now I could really pull away right here.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this one to Bruce Ellington. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And this is caught at the end.
Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
What a good.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I don't like doing that by
now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
You got lucky, bro. I get lucky at all.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10. at their own 24. Back to throw, Tannehill. Over the middle, it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
To throw is Tannehill.
Oh, man.
And this is incomplete.
Damn, I thought you
that
had
interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That's ridiculous.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Stop them right here, and we fucking win this game. Go up 17 into the fourth. Like my arm.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going to go. It's Tannehill.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's go.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
What are the people saying?
I don't know.
Are you streaming this?
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. The completion to Riddick. He's to the 10. And he'll be out of bounds. A really nice gain at 25 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On the sneak, it's Stanford. And he's going to take it in for a Lion
Let's
touchdown.
go.
Matthew Stafford taking it in. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Really playing well on all sides of the ball.
Oh man! First of all, I don't know. The reaction time with the buttons ain't working today.
Who knew? Oh, for you.
Martin, the punter,
I don't know
now
if
out
it's
to
some
kick
kind
it
of
away.
lag I got with your internet.
I ain't my internet. I have the best
This is
internet
taking
in the
about
fucking
7 yards
that you
deep.
would buy for Comcast, and I have other ones.
And he'll wind up
That's the
about
best
4
one.
yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can
Good
recoup
God.
and recover. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
and attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. Look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually it becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Big 20, big 20.
On first down at Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And
what are you doing?
Receiver, that's Jones. Lions touchdown.
Yo, why are you playing like this?
Marvin Jones, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Here's Stafford. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them. Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Tannehill. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Glover Quinn. And now a fumble.
Oh, my God.
The offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Tannehill keeps on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Ryan Tannehill taking it in. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now Tannehill and the Dolphins are going to go for 2. Now this time he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, Stafford. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Lions. 48 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Bruce Ellington, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Let's see. No defense, he says. What the fuck? No defense, he says. My friend. Here, let me invite him here.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You want to play him and see if he does the same thing to you?
24-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on
So what do you think, Chris? You got to challenge it. You got to challenge it.
Offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So
and he plays with the
Dolphins. May come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Stafford's just going to do this. Oh, he's
incomplete.
You know,
I'm not quite sure how to judge that.
Stafford beat the Miami Dolphins in Miami.
Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. As
you remember that one, Panthers?
Still there. This has been a tough game. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. This is Riddick on the screen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
He's got all the film he needs on you already.
There, and it's 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call.
Go ahead, send me the invite.
But in this case, when you realize it is so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the...
Damn, 446 and 7 touchdowns with 1 pick.
Yeah, bro, you got me.
Dude.
I don't know about that.